Yes. Well, let's see. The last time I was here, he was worth about 75 cents. Gone up. How much, John? 80. $1.80. Oh, got 80. $1.50. $1.52 and 150. You're taking out $2. 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 You're taking out $2 and $2. Y'all bid $2. You're taking a loose hole. $2.50. 7. Okay. Yes, you did. 120, 120, you're taking a 2.5, and 122 and a 5, and against 7.5, and against 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, and 30, and 2, you're 132, 4, you're taking a 6, you're taking 8, 38, 38, $40.42, and 2, you're taking 4, you're taking a 6, you're taking 48, you're taking 850, $1.52, you're taking 2, you're taking 2, you're taking 4, and 4, you're taking 6, you're 56, 8, 58, 60, and $60, $62, and 2, you're taking 4, you're taking a 4, you're taking a 4, give me a little room that time, didn't you? $1.62 4 and 2 4 4 Lewis Hole $1.62 6. Woof. Bet thing out, run you. Bet thing out. It's typical. $1.20, $120 now. 2, you're taking 120, you're taking 2, you're taking $2, you're taking 2, you're taking 3, and 3, you're taking 4, you're taking 25, you're taking $26, you're taking 7, you're taking 8, you're taking 8 here 9, and 30, 131, 131, 131, 131, and 130 now 131, now you're taking 1, you're taking 1, you're taking 1, so 130, and that'll be 4x. Yes. Here's Mike Till's little old cattle. They won't be as wild. We've already got the wild ones gone for the day. 125, 125, they're going 25, 600, 7, 8, they're going 9, they're going 30, they're going 31, they're going 33, they're going 35, and 37, they're going 37, 35, 37, 35, 37, 9, and 38, $9, 39, 40, they're going 40, they're going 1, and 42, they're going 2, they're going 3, they're going 3, they're going 3, and 42, 43. 142.3, 142.3, 142.3, 142.3, 142.3. You're taking that, Chris. 142. Put on number 3. 13. 150 and 150 now 2. You're taking 152. You're taking a 4. You're taking a 6. You're taking 8. You're taking a 60 and 160. 8, 9, 60. You're taking another 61 and 1. You're taking a 1. You're taking a 2. You go 1 and 61. 160. 1, 2. You're taking a 2, 3. You're taking a 3 and 3. You're taking a 2. You're taking a 3. You're taking a book 162 number nothing. That's steady. That's steady. Hoover? What are you doing, Cal? He did? 120, out of 120, you're taking a 2.5, out of 122 and a half, 120, you're taking 2.5, 122 and a half, you get 2.5, out of 122 and a half, 5, you're taking 7.5, 30, 132, you're taking 2, 4, and 34, 6, 38, 38, $40, $40, 42, and 2, 4, you're taking 44, you're taking 42, 44, 44, and 4, Chris, 142, 13. That looked pretty high there. I got a cow. Ain't got much to do with it.
Just pay for it.
Pay for it. I can't even do that. Can we, John? Nice cow, $1.45. Out of 145, they're going to have 45, they're going to 600, they're going to have 45, 46, they're going to be loose a bit, 6 here, 7, and 8, they're going to 9, they're going to 9 here, now there, but they're going to have 50, and 1, they're going to 2, they're going to 2, 3, they're going to 3, they're going to 3, and 52, 53, 52, 53, 52, 53, and 3, they're going to sold 152, put on number 4, S4. Looks like she's pretty full, didn't it? Who's Serenity? Oh, yeah, Rose out. Cowboy County. 3x8 and a 4x7. 1,500, 1,500, and 1,500, dirty get now 15, 16, dirty get now 16, 17, dirty get 17, dirty get 17, dirty get 17, 18, 18, dirty get 19, dirty get 19, dirty get 2,000, dirty get 1, dirty get 22, and 22, 21, 22, 21, and 22, and 3, and 23, dirty get 23 over here, dirty get 4, dirty get 4, and 24, 5, dirty get 5, dirty get 5, dirty get 5, dirty get 5, 6, and 2,600, down here, 2,600. 2,600, 27, 2,700, 2,700, 26 and a half, 7, 27, 7, 27, 2,700, 26 and a half, 7. So 26 and a half, number 11. Varner. Oh, Gardner, 11. 2-year-old opens. $2, 2.5, and 2 or 2.5, and 2 or 2.5, very good, 2.5, very good, 2 or 2.5, very good, 2.5, 5, very good, 2 or 5, and 2 or 2.5, very good, 5, very good, 5, very good, 5, very good, 5, very good, 7.5, and 2, 7.5, internet, 7.5, 10, very good, 10, very good, 10, yeah, 10, and 12.5, and 12.5, very good, 1, 12.5, 15, 215, very good, 15, and 212, and 15, internet chat, 215, and 212.5, 15, 17.5, and 20, and 220, internet, 220, very good, 20, very good, 220, very good, 20, internet chat, 220, and 20, dirty get out, 20, dirty get out, 20, dirty get out, sold 217 and a half, Chris 7X. Seven by seven, another one lost her tag. She's probably 7 by 8. Probably. Here we go. Dirty get now 1,500 and 16 and 16. Dirty get now 16. Dirty get now 16. Dirty get now 16. Are you gonna guarantee over Brad?
Yeah, let's just call real quick, John.
Let's just call real quick. Who you gonna call?
Oh, here we go. 8 by 5.
8 by 5. It's on the ticket. 8 by 5 and something by 7. 1,500, 1,500, and 1,500, dirty get now 15, dirty get now 15, dirty get now 15, dirty get 16, dirty get 16, and 16, dirty get 16, dirty get 16, and 17, dirty get 17, 16, 17, and 16, 17 and a half, dirty get 17 and a half, 18, 18 and a half, dirty get 19, dirty get 19 and a half, and a half, dirty get 19 and a half, 19 and a half, 19 and a half, and a half here, everybody Gardner, 119, number 11, 1,900, number 11. 6 by 5. Look at here, good cows right here now. 5 and 6-year-old cows, young cows, and are bred. 2,000, and 2,000, and 2, and 2,000, and 2, 2, 2, 2,000, and 2, 2,000, and 2, and 2. What's wrong here, guys? Here, 2, they're 5 and 6-year-olds.
Yep, 5 to 7 months.
5 to 7 months, 5 and 6-year-old, 2,000, 2,100, 2,100. 22, 23, 22, 2,300. Worst thing I've done so far. 23, 24, 23 and a half, 24, 24 and a half, 24 and a half. So 2,400. Trey Cook. Trey Cook. Thank you, Trey. Hey, Ricardo, when those cows come in, if you'll shut that gate. Okay. They're bred
7 by 7 and 8 by 7.
7 by 7, 8 by 7, right here. 2,000 and 2,000. They're going to 1,200 and 21. They're going to 1,200. They're going to 2. They're going to 22. They're going to 2. They're going to 2. They're going to 2 and 21, 2,200, 21, 22, 3 and 23. They're going to 22 and 23, 22 and 3 and 3 and 4 and 24. They're going to 3, 4, 23 and 24 and 5, 2,500, 2,500, 2,500 and 24 to 5 and 24 to 5. They're going to 5. They're going to 5. Coy, 2,400. 10. See, Brad? You ought to know better than everybody. 6 and 7 months pregnant. How old are they? 8 years old. They still got some teeth, don't they? 8 to 10. Some of them don't have 10 teeth. They're all 10? They're all 10. What are you trying to do down there? Yeah. Here, you're to get a sterling cows, 1,500. At 1,500, you're to get a 16. You're to get a 16. You're to get a 1,600, 1,700. At 17, 18. You're to get 18, 19. You're to get a 2. At 2,000, you're to get a 21. You're to get a 22. At 22, 21, 22, 21, and 2,200. At 21 and 22, 21 and 2. At 21, 22. You're to get a 2. You're to get a 2. You're to get a koi, 2,100. She pretty full. Ganked. $30, $30, $32, you're to get a 200, you're to get 130, you're to get a 30, you're to get 2, you're to get to get, you're to get 2, you're to get 2, 3, you're to get 4, you're to get 5, at $6, 7, you're to get 8, you're to get 9, you're to get 40, you're to get 1, you're to get 1, 2, at 3, you're to get 44, you're to get 44, 43, 4, 43, 44, 43, 44, you're to get a so 143, 13, Chris. 5-year-old, $2,000. 5-year-old got a half-grown calf, $2,000. Go save the calf, throw the cow in, $2,000, 2,100, 22, 23, 24, 25, 2,500, 24 and 5, 24, 2,500, 24, 2,500, 2,500, 25. Anybody else?
Yes.
6, 7, so 2,600. Cook. A little quicker, Coy.
Sorry.
Okay.
Get me in trouble, Chris.
$40, you're to get a 2, you're to get 140, you're to get a 40, you're to get 40, you're to get 40, you're to get 40, out of 140, you're to get 2, you're to get a 2, 3, you're to get 3, you're to get 3, you're to get 3, you're to get 4, you're to get 45, and 45, you're to get 45, 44, 5, 44, 5, 44, 5, and 45, at a book, 44, put them on number straight. $150 at $150, you're to get a 1, you're to get a 1, you're to get a 1 at $151, you're to get 1, you're to get a 2, you're to get 2, 3, you're to get 3, you're to get 52, 53, 54, you're to get $54, $1.53, 4, you're to get 4 over here, 4 over there, 4 over. Got that, man. 153, 4, 153, 4, and 4. A little more honesty up here today than usual. 153, 4, and 4, you're to get so 153. Put them on Booker number nothing. Don't know where he got it. Seven by 7. 1,200 and 1,250 and 12 and a half. I get 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 13. I get 1,300. 13 here now. Half. I get half 14. I get a 14 and a half. I get 15 and 15 and a half. 16. I get 16 and a half. 17 and a half. At 18 and a half. I get 19 and a half. I get 2,000 and a half. And 21. 21 and a half. And a 2. I get 2 and a half. I get 22 and a half. And 22 and a half. 22 and a half. 22 and a half. And a half here. About a half. Cook 2,200. Cook 2,200. What? $1.20, $120 here. You're taking out 20. You're taking out 122. You're taking out 2. You're taking 2 out of 120. You're out 2. 122. What do you get 2? What do you get 2? What do you get 2? Here's 2 there. What do you get 2? And 2. You're to Chris 120. Put him on number 13. Dr. Crop? Mm-hmm. 8 by 5 and 8 by 6 here, 1500 and 15, 16, dirty get 16, dirty get 16, dirty get 16, 17, dirty get 17, 18, dirty get 19, dirty get 2 and 21, dirty get 2, dirty get 2, 23, dirty get 3, dirty get 4, dirty get 4, dirty get 4 and 23 and 2400, 23 and 2400 and 23 and 2400, dirty get 4, dirty get 4, coy 2300. You got Ronnie Mosley's order?
No, sir.
What do you got? Talk to me, guys. 8 to 10-year-old. Shortbread right there, 125, 125, they get 7 half, they get 125, they get 7 half, they get 7 half, they get 30, and 2, they get 4, they get 6, they get 8, 40, $1.42, they get 42, $1.40, they get 2, they get 2, they get 142, and 142, they get $2, they get 3, they get 43, 4, and 44, they get 43, 44, and 44, they get book 143, number 11, Booker 11. Nice cows, way cows here now. Here to go 135, at a 135, $6.78. Here to get 9, 40, here to get 41, 42, 3, 4, 4, and 5. Here to get $6, here to get 47, here to get 8, and 48, $48, 47, 48, 9, and 50, $1.50. Here to get 50, here to get 1, here to get 1, 2, here to get 2, and 51, 52, 51, 52, 51, 2. Booker 151. Y'all never gonna find out what he's got if you don't bid a little more. You already know? That's right. That's a good thought. Nice cow right here now. They're going 140. Out of 140, they're getting 1. They're getting 140. They're getting 100. They're 141, 41, 41, 41, 31. They're getting 131, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They're getting $6, 7, and 8. They're getting 9. They're getting 40 and 41. They're getting 2. They're getting 2. They're getting 41, 42, and 3. They're getting 143 and 4, 45 and 45. They're getting 45. They're getting 45 and 5. And a book 144, book 11. He said y'all aren't even getting close. Same deal. 125, 125, they get 7 half, they get 30, 132, they get 4, they get 6, they get 36, 36, 8, at 38, $40, $40, $40, $40, 38 now, 40, out of 138, 40, 138, 40, 138, 40, 140, 140, 41, and 41, they get 41, they get 41, they get 41, 41, $41. Got the weight right. 141, 2, 142, sorry, 43, 143, 143, 144, 145. Booker, 144, put him on number 11. Come on, John. What? Lydia. Paula. What's this? Quinn's cows.
5-year-olds open.
5-year-old cow. Try them again. Try them again right here now. They're going 135. Out of 135, they're going 7 half. They're going 135, 7 half, 40. They're going $40. They're going 40. They're going 40. They're going 42. And 2, 4. They're going 46. Here 48. They're going 800. They're going 50. $52. And 2, 4. They're going 54. 56. Here 56. 54. $6. And 54. 6. Here 54. 56. Here they're going 6. And 6. Here sold 154. Chris 3X. Do you have anybody?
It's all right. He said it's fine.
It's fine?
Yeah.
Okay. I have no idea when you're hollering like that. If you got anybody or you're just kind of punching them around.
Oh, no.
I've sat next to a lot of sale barn people in my life.
I don't got no money to do something like that.
I see.
You're not fine.
125, 125, there now 125, 25, 600, there 7, there 8, there 9, there 30, 131, 132, 133, 133, 4, and 45, 35, 35, 35, 35, 600, and 37, there 8, there 38, 9, 39, 40, 141, and 41, there 102, there 143, there 143, and 142, 43, 42, 43, Chris, 142, 13. 3X, sorry. Bull time. $1.50, $1.52, and 2, you're going to get $2, you're going to get 2, 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 3, you're going to get 3, 4, you're going to get 4, you're going to get 4, and 54, 5, you're going to get 56, you're going to get 6, 7, you're going to get 8, and 58, 9, you're going to get 60, you're going to get 8, you're going to get 1, and 1, 2, you're going to get 160, 2, 3, you're going to get 4, you're going to get 4, you're going to get 5, and 6, you're going to get 66, 67, and 8, you're going to get 800, you're going to get 8, 9, you're going to get 9 here, 9 there, you're going to get 68, 9, 70, and 171, and 171, 2, 72, 72, 71 and 2, and 73, and 173, you're going to get 74, 174, 175, 175, 175, 174, 5, 174, 5, sold 174, put them on hold, 7.
Which one did I do no tax? Huh? Why not? I hate this job more than life itself in this whole stockyard. Do you want the numbers? 3 head, 5869, 5873, 5874. Have me a drink ready after this sale.
But you're so good at it, John.
No, I'm not. I hate it. All right.
Go back to sorting and you wouldn't have to do it.
Yeah. Who we got? Oh, he went to Gary. Oh, chicken fry bowl. Yeah. You don't ever hear that? Yeah, all my life. Well, you learn something every day. You hang around us old people like Lewis and I. They go. You're going to get $1.80, $1.80, 2, 182, and 182, 82. They're going to $2, 182, 4. They're going to 84, 6, 86, 88, 88, 90, and 192, 92, 92, 92, 92, 92, and 190. 52, 52, 52, 52. Sold 190 S, 190 S, 11.
It shouldn't matter. Don't worry about that. You got back tax.
That's what? 6?
11.
Yeah, 58.98.
I didn't think he was going to live anyways. Dollar bill, 10, $10, $10, 120, 110, 20, 110, 120, 130, 130, 130, 140, 150, $55, better get 55, better get, did you? And $55, $55, $55, $55, better get that, better get that, better get that, Ricardo, $50. Yeah. 2. $40, $40, they're going to 40, they're going to 40, they're going to 40, and 41, they're going to 41, 2, they're going to 2, 43, 43, 4, 44, 44, 5, and 46, they're going to 45, 6, 7, they're going to 7, they're going to 7, they're going to 7, $1.48, and 48 here, they're going to 9, they're going to here 50, they're going to 50, they're going to 1, and 51, they're going to 1 here, over here 1, 151, 151, they're about to lose whole 150, put them on 6. $40, $40, 140, you're gonna 40, you're gonna 40, you're gonna 40, you're gonna 42, and 142, you're gonna 200, 140, you're gonna 2, you're gonna 2, you're gonna 2, 3, and 43, 4, you're gonna 44, 5, and 46, you're gonna 45, 6, 7, and 8, you're gonna 48, you're gonna 800, you're gonna 9, you're gonna here 50, $50, you're gonna 1, you're gonna 52, 52, you're gonna 2, 3, you're gonna 3, 4, and 54, $55, you're gonna $6, and 56, here, $56. Here, so $55. S number 16. S number 16. What's this? $1 a pound, $5, $5, 10, and 110, $105, $10, 12 and a half, $15, $15, 17 and a half, 20, out of 120, $122 and a half, 5, 125, 7 and a half, 30, out of 130, 30, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, out of 130, 130, 130, so 127 and a half, calf 3. Bet he's spoil rotten. A steer. $25, $25, 125, they're going to 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 7 and a half, they're going 30, 130, 132, and 4, they're going 35, they're going 36, here's 7, they're going 8, they're going 39, and 40, now 1, they're going 2, they're going 3, they're going 4, they're going 45, and 46, they're going 7, they're going 8, they're going 48, 9, they're going 50, now 1, they're going 51, 51, 51, 2, 53, and 54, they're going 5, they're going 6, they're 7, and 7, Lewis, you'll get 7, 8, 58, 9, 9, 9, they're 60, and 1, 162, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 65, 6, and 5, 6, here, 7, and 67, 7, 8, 9, out here, now there, 8, 9, 8, 9, sold 168, put them on, Chris 9. She's kind of cute little cow. She pregnant? She don't have a tag? Okay. Does that mean she's not pregnant? Okay. Could be not be. Okay. Now $50, $50, $50, $50, they're gonna 50, $50, they're gonna 50, they're gonna 50, they're gonna 50, they're gonna 50, and 150, 150, 150, show your animals. $50, $50, they're Chris, $50, put them on number 3X. Stare. Dollar bill now 10 and 110, 110 now 12 and a half, 10, 12 and a half, 110, 12 and a 15, 17 and a half, 17 and a half, and 20, 122, 2, 2, and 122, 122, you guys right over here, 122, and 2, calf, 120, put them on calf, number 11, 120. A 3-year-old over here, $1.50, $1.55, at $155, 65, 75, 85, 95, and 205, 15, 220, and 220, 5, 225, and 225, 25, 25, Chris, 220, 7X. 5x5, long-bodied booger, right there, long-bodied booger there. Now they're going to have 1,500 and 1,600 and 1,600. They're going to have 1,700, 1,800. They're going to give 1,800. They're going to give 18. They're going to give 19. They're going to give 19. They're going to give 19. 18 and a half, 19 and a half, 19, 2. They're going to get 2,000, 2,100, and 22, 22, 3. They're going to get 4 and 2,400, 24. Young cow, 2,400 and 23 and 24 down here, 23 and 4 and 23 and 2,400. They're going to get 24 here for Chris. They're going to get 2,300, number 3. $1.50, $1.52, and 2. They're going to $2. They're going to 2. They're going to 2. They're going to show them. $1.50 gate cow here, $50, $1.50, $50, they're going to $1.50, they're going to 50, they're going to 25, and 125, 7 and a half, and 30, 132 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 42 and a half, and 5, and they get 47 and a half, and they get 47 and a half, 50, and 52, $1.52, and 52, 52. I don't even like Canyon. $1.52 here, calf, $1.50 nothing.
You got the tag right? Yeah, sorry.
1476.
I forgot I need the 1477.
4-year-old kind of off on the back wheels. Dollar bill 10, $10, and 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 12 and a half, 15, and 17 and a half, 20, 120, 122 and a half, 5, and 125, 7 and a half, 30, 130, 130, 130, 132, and 2, 132, 4, and 34, and 134, and they're going to have 40, and 32, 34, 32, 34, 32, 34, and 4, so 132, Chris X.
Went to go get that tire from my pickup, discount tire. $615. Tire.
How much?
615.
She's 8 months?
1489, John.
Bless her heart. 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 8 months bread now, 1,500, they're going to have 15, they're going to have 15, they're going to have 1,500, and $1,000. 1,010. I they're going to get 1,000, 1,100, 1,100. They're going to get out 11 and a half, 12 and a half, and a 13 and a half, a 14 and a half, 15 and a half, 16 and 16 up high, and 16. They're going to get 15 and a half, 16. They're going to get 1,600, 16 and 16. So 15 and a half. And I'm on Ricardo. $1.40, $1.40, they're going to 2, they're going to 4, they're going to 6, they're going to 8, they're going to 48, $50, $52, they're going to 2, they're going to 4, they're going to 5, and 55, $6, they're going to 55, $6, 55, $56, and 55, 56, 55, and they get $6, Gib, 155, Gibbon.
What's their tag number?
Back tag.
1486.
So go to this Mexican that lives in Mustang. He's got a tire shop. $325. Same tire.
You buy it?
Yeah, $325.
Them two guys were in cahoots. Really, it's just 150. Gank cow.
Find that tire.
She got a knot under her ear on that their side.
Okay. $1 bill 10, and 110, and 100 now 10, they're going 100 now 10, 110, 15, and they're going to 20, 125, and 25, 30, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 135, and 135, and 40, they're going to get $1.40, they're going to get 40, and 40 sold 135, put them at S4.
Yes, 1481.
$1.20, $120, 2 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 32 and a half, 5, 37 and a half, $40, $42 and a half, $1.40, they're get 2 and a half, they're get 5, they're get 45, 40, both at 45, 46, $7, and 7, 8, they're 9, they're get 49, they're get both at 9, and 48, 49, 48, 49, they're the book 148. Straight. $1.40, and 2, 140, they're going to $2, 140, they're going to $2, they're going to 2, they're going to 2, they're going to 2, they're going to 3, and 43, 44, 45, they're going to $46, and 7, and they're going to 47, and they're going to 7, they're going to 7, and 146, 7, they're going to 7, so 146, S5. $135, $135, they're going to 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, $135, but a $135, but a $135, they're going 5, and 5, they're going 25, 600, 7, 8, they're going 30, they're going 131, 2, and 2, 3, they're going 4, they're going 34, 5, they're going 5, they're going 5, they're going so 134, give an X. Little stifle right there now, 50 cents a pound, and $50 now, 2.5, 5, and 55, 7.5, 60 now, 5, now 70 now, 5, now 80 now, 5, now 90, and 5, like $1, now 5, now 10, now 15, 20, at 122.5, 122.5, 122.5, and 122.5, 125, 7.5, 30, 132.5, and 5, and a 7.5, and a 7.5, and 7.5, S135, S4X. $1 years old, $2, 2.5, and 202.5, and 202.5, better get that 2.5, better get $2, better get that $2, better get that $2, better get that $2, and 2, better get that $2, who bid me 2, better get that $2, better get that 2, and 2, better get $1.50, $1.60, $1.60, $1.70, $1.80, $1.90, $2, $1.95, that help any, $195, $2, that help any, $195, $195, $195, S195, put them on number 11X. Pretty good old Solari cow right there now. Here you're to get $1.50, $1.50, $1.50. You're to get 50. You're to get 30. You're to get 2. You're to get 132. You're to get 200. You're to get 130. You're to get 2, 4. You're to get 5. You're to get $6, 7, and 8. You're to get 9. You're to get 30, 40, 141. You're to get 42 and 3. You're to get 43. You're to get 42, 43, 42 and 3 and 3. You're to get 3. So 142. Put them on calf 10. Little 5-year-old cow, 8 months. She mad. $1,000. 1,050. 1050. She mattered heck. 1,100. 11 and a half. 12. 12 and a half. 13. 13 and a half. 14. 14 and a half. 14 and a half. 15. 15. 15 and a half. 16. 16. I like her better when she's outside. 16. 15 and a half. 16. 15 and a half. 16. 15 and a half. 16.
Yes.
Now half. 16 and a half. 17. 17 and a half. 18. 18 and a half. 19. 19. 19 and a half. 19 and a half. Trey, 1900. Trey Cook, 1900. 4-year-old. $1.50, $1.52, and 150 now too. You're going to get 2, you're going to get 150, you're going to get 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, and 150, you're going to get 50, you're going to get 50, you're going to get 50 given, 150 given straight. $1.50 now 1 and 51 is over here. You're to get 1, you're to get 151, 2, you're to get 2, 3, you're to get 3, 4, and 4, 5, you're to get 55, 600, you're to get 57, you're to get 56, 7, 7, 7, $1.57, you're to get 7, given 156. How many dollars is that? How many dollars is that? I ought to go get mine. Yeah. Or bring them both. Bring them both. Here we go. We're going to get $1.30, $1.32. You're going to get 2. You're going to get 2, 4. You're going to get 6. You're going to get 8. You're going to get 40. You're going to get 2. You're going to get 44. 5 and 45. 6 $6. You're going to get 45. 46. 45. $6. $1.45. $6. You're going to get $6. Given 145. Yeah. 130 out of 130, you're to get 2, you're 132, you're to get 3, you're to get 3, you're to get 4, you're to get 4, 5, you're to get 35, 35, 35, 35, back tag out of 130, 45, you're to get 36 out, you're to get 37, 138, and 39, you're to get 40, $41, 41, 42, and 3, you're to get 44, you're to get 5, you're to get 46 out, you're to get 45, 6 out, and 45, 46, 45, 6 out, you're to book 145, book nothing. $1.10, $1.10, $1.10, $1.10, $1.10, $1.10, $1.10, dollar outside, 5.10, and 10, 15, $20, $25, I get 25, 30, 130, 135, at a 135, at a 135. Did you over here? 140, $1.40 a pound, $1.40 a pound. Sold it, $1.35. Hike. I think I've mispronounced his name for 50 years. Give me where? Give me where? Okay, everybody wants me to where? 130, out of 132, you're taking that 200, 130, you're taking that 200, you're taking that 2, you're taking that 2, 3, you're taking 3, you're taking 4, you're taking 5, you're taking 6, 7, 8, 9, and 39, you're taking 38, 9, 38, 39, 38, 39, book 138, book 11. $150 at $150 now. 1, now 2, 3. It'll get 4, 5. It'll get $600. It'll get 55, $655, $655. It'll get $600 at 55, 56. Here cap 155 nothing. Well, we're good. Let's get rid of her. It'll get a dollar bill, 10, a dollar 10, at 110, 15, 20, 125, 7.5, 30, 132 and a half, 5, 35, 35, 32 and a 5, at 135, 7.5. It'll get $40, $42. It'll get 44 and 46 here, 44, 46, 44, 46, 144, 46 here, down here, 46. I sold 144. Put them on 7, S7. 7 by 4 here, $1.20, $1.20, you're taking that 2, 122, you're taking 4, you're taking 5, you're taking 25, $6, you're taking 25, $6, and 25, 26, 26, 7, you're taking 7, you're taking 8, you're taking 9, and 30, 130, 130, 130, 131, and 31, 32, 32, 3, you're taking 3, you're taking 32, 33, and 32, 33, 32, 33, 32, 33, book 132, book 11. Okay. A 2-year-old heifer. A 2-year-old right here now, $1.75, $1.75, $1.75. It'll get 7.5. It'll get $1.77, have 80, and 182 and a half, 85. It'll get 7.5. It'll get 90. It'll get 92 and a half, 5. It'll get 97 and a half, 2. It'll get 22 and a half, and 5. It'll get 7.5, 10. It'll get 210, 12 and a half, and 210, 12 and a half, 210, 12 and a half, and 210, 12 and a half here. I sold 210. Put them on Chris number 7X. There's a large cow. Large cow. $1.40, $1.40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 48, $50, $50, $50, $50, $1.50. It'll get 1, it'll get a 51, it'll get 52, it'll get 53, and 54, it'll get a 55, it'll get 55, it'll get 5, it'll get 5, it'll get 5, and 5 sold 154. Put on gray 10. Little bit pregnant. Okay, move her. Yeah, she can move. Yeah, see there? Dollar bill, 2, 102, dollar bill, now 2, 102 and 4, 104, 104, 102, 104, 6, 106, 8, and 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 10, 110, 12, 14, 14, 16, 18, and $20, $20, you get 20, and 20, 120, 120, 120, 120, you get 20, you get 20, you get 20, sold 118, S1. Talk out right here, dollar bill here, $1 here to get out, $1 here to get out, dollar amount to get out, 1, 2 and a half, 102 and a half, 102 and a half, you get 2 and a half, 105 to get that, 7 and a half to get 10, 110, 12 and a half to get 12, 15 and 17 and a half to get 17 and a half to get 17 and a half, 20, 120 and now 1, 2 to get 2, 3 to get 4 and 24, 25, 6 here to get 6 here to get 25, 26 and 25, $6 given a buyer, 125 number 5. Another one right there, both right there, now $1.60, $1.60, 2 and a half, 5, I guess I get 7 and a half, 71, 72 and a half, and 5, I get 7 and a half, I get 80, I get 2 and a half, 5, 85, 7 and a half, and 90, I get 2 and a half, 5, I get 7 and a half, 2, and 2 and a half, I get 202 and a 5, I get 205, 202 and a 5, and 202 and a half, I get 5, I get 5, I get 5 here, 5, yes, 202 and a half, 11 the number. No, got beaten 10. 3 to 1 in 10. Kelly. Got a lot of bats. Yep. Schwarber. $1.25, 125, I get 125, 7 and a half, I get 30, 132 and a half, I get 5, I get 7 and a half, I get 40, and 42, I get 42, I get 142, 3, and 43, 4, 5, I get $6, I get a 7, I get 47, and 46, 7, $1.46, 7, I get a 7, I get so 146, book nothing. Got lots of tags in her ears. Must be pretty impotent. Four by five, 5 by 4, 4 by 5, 5 by 4, $1,000 now, 1,100, and 10, 1,100, to get 10, 11, to get 10, 11, 12, to get 1,200, to get 12, and 1,200 and a half, to get 12 and a half, 13 and a half, to get half, to get half, 13 and a half, 14 and a half, to get 14 and a half, to get 14 and a half, 15, and 1,500 and a half, to get 16, to get half, to get 16 and a half, 17 and a half, to get 17, 18, to get 18 and a half, 18 and a half, 19, to get 19, 18 and a half, 19, 19, 19, Matt, 100. 18 and a half, 1,850 Matt. 1,800 what? 1,800. Come on, Ricardo.
Black and white. That's mine. Right at the middle school. I can walk down there.
6:45 in the morning. School starting.
They start pretty early. That
You got out there about 9:30, 10 o'clock.
No, this is this morning. This is this morning.
Oh.
The kids went out and took the dog out to the pasture.
4 years old. She's 2 months pregnant. 4/2 here, $1.40. $1.40, you're to get $2, you're to get $1.40, you're to get 2, you're to get 4, you're to get 6, you're to get 46, 8, 48, 50, and $2, $52, 54, you're to get 52 and 4, and 4, you're to get 52, 4, 6, 8, 58, 62 and a half, and 5, you're to get 7 and a half, 70, you're to get 2 and a half, you're to get 5, and 77 and a half, 80, 2 and a half, you're to get 5, and 7 and a half, 90, 2 and a half, 5, you're to get 7 and a half, 2, and 2 and a half, 5, you're to get 2, 2 and a 5, and 2, 2 and a half, 5, Chris, 202 and a half, 3. 7/5, 7/5, 1,500, 1,600, 1,600, 1,600. You're dirty now 16. You're dirty now 1,600 and 16. You're dirty now 16. You're dirty now 15, 16 and 16. You're dirty now 16. You're dirty now 16. You're dirty 16. You're dirty $1,000, 1,100, 1,200, 13, 14, 14, 15. 14 and a half. 14 and a half. Your man's in, John. 14 and a half. Now 15. Now 15 and a half. 16. 16. Sold 15 and a half, Dale. You lucky booger, you. What's that? 3. 7, 7-year-old right here now. I had dollar bill, high 5, and 105, 7 and a half, I get 107 and a half, 107 and a half, 107 and a half, 107 and 10, and 12 and a half, I get 15, 17 and a half, I get 17 and a half, $1.17 and a half, I get 17 and a half, I get half, and a half here, I get sold $1.15, S7.
Yes, the kids went out and took the golf cart and then shut the gate just right. Like, kids eased out. This morning, I guess, went all the way down the driveway, down to the
Looking for it. Just looking around.
looking around.
Sabatal, John.
Oh, hold on. I got a note about this one, I believe.
Simmental.
5868.
Yeah.
Has a mass in her. No good.
Good three.
She's no good to breed. Probably. $1.10 and 110, 110, 110, 110, now 15, they're to get 15, they're to get 15, they're to get 20, they're 125, and 25, they're to get 30, 135, they're to get 40, $1.45, and 50, they're to get 5, and now 60, now 5, and 70, now 5, and now 80, $1.85, $1.85, and 185, and whatever's in there must be pretty good. 185, they're to get 5, they're to get that sold 180, Chris 7X. Chris, 7X, there's a 3-year-old heiferette. $1.50, $1.50, $1.50, they're to get 52, they're to get $2.04, they're to get 4, they're to get 5, they're to get 6, they're to get 7, they're to get 8, they're to get 9, 60, and 61, $1.02, they're to get 3, they're to get 4, they're to get 5, they're to get 6, 7, and 8, they're to get 8 here, 68, 68, 9, and 9, $70, $71, $71, they're to get a 171, and a 171, 171, and Chris got him 170, number 2X, 8X. Yes, sir. Oh, that's better. Gant cow right there now, 130 out of 130, they're to get 2, they're to get 4, they're to get 6, they're to get 38 now, $40, $42, 44, they're to get 46 here, 48, and $50, $50, $50, $50, $1.48, 50, they're to get 50, they're to get 50, they're to get 50, calf, 148. Nothing. Older cow, she's 5 months pregnant, $1,000. 10 and a half, 10 and a half, 1,100, a half, 12, half, 13, half, 14, half, 15, 1,500, 1,500, half, 1,600 and a half, 1,700 and a half, 17 and a half, 17 and a half, 17 and a half, Chris, 1,700, 16. Boo, 140, at 142 and a half, 5, to get 45, 7 and a half, 50, 152, 4, to get 46, here, 8, 58, 60, and 2, to get 4, to get 4, to get 2, 4, to get 6, here, 66, 8, 8 here, 8 there, $70, $70, $70, $70, $1.68, now 70, to get 70, Lewis Hole, $1.68, number 7. See that one you didn't bid on this morning, cheapest bull you bought. Tell him, Chris. You lucky bugger, you.
I can swear bid too.
Huh?
I can swear bid it
$10 at 105, 105, 105, 10, 110, 115, now 20, 120, 120, 120, 120, 115, now 17 and a half, 17 and a half, now 20, and 22 and a half, 5, at 127 and a half, 30, at 132 and a half, 5, at 7 and a half, at 37 and a half, at 35, 37 and a half here, S 135, 6. Six and 7-year-old cows are 5 to 6 months bred. Is that right? Pretty cool little cows. Pretty cool little cows. Weigh them. Take them home if you like them. $35, $35, $35, 7 and a half, at 35, 37 and a half, at get 35, 7 to 40, to get $42 and a half, 45, at 45, 7 and a half, at get 50, to get 50, to get 50, $1.50, to get $47 and a half, 50, $1.47 and a half, at get 50, to get 50, to get 50, sold $1.47 and a half, book nothing. Gate cows, yes, cows, here to 125, 125, 127 and a half, 30, 132 and a half, 35, 7 and a half, 40, 142 and a half, I get 5, I get 45, and 7 and a half, I get 147 and a half over here, at 50, $1.50, to get $1.50, to get $1.50, Jew, and $50, and a half, 50, to get 50, to get 50, to get 50, S 147 and a half, 4. Six by 8. Thought someone might have gotten my pasture. Nice cow. $1.50 a pound. $1.50 a pound. $1.50. $1.50. To get 5. To get $1.55. To get $1.55. To get 5. To get 5. To get $1.55. Fix to have it, baby. $1.55. $1.55. $1.55. S $1.50. I mean, Chris, 3. Very good job, gentlemen. Yeah, they're not going to have to go on the next boat. 5-year-old right here now. To get $1.40, $1.40 now too. $1.42 forward. To get 44 6 here. 48. To get 50. To get 52. To get 54. To get 4 and 52 4. 52 4 and 52 54. To get 400. To get 4. To get 4 book $1.52 book nothing. What about her, Anton? 3 by 8. There's a nice little heifer. Say again. 2 by 8. 2 by 8. 1500, 1500, 1500, dirty get 16, dirty get 17, dirty get 18, dirty get 19, dirty get 2, dirty get 1, dirty get 2100, and 21 2, dirty get 2, 3, dirty get 23, dirty get 24, and 2500, dirty get 25 600, and 2600, dirty get 25 26, 25 600, and 25 2600 here, dirty get out with John, wherever he is, 25 600, and 25 600 here, dirty get sold, 2500. Zero, Antonio. Good luck to you, Anton. Matt, you win any money this weekend? You did? Knocked your brother out? Super duper. Super duper. Great. $10, 110, 110, they're going to 12 and a half, they're going to 15, 17 and a half, they're going to 17 and a half, 115, 20, 122 and a half, they're 122 and a half, they're going to 2 and a half, 5, and 7 and a half, they're going to 30, they're going to 2 and a half, they're going to 5, and 35, they're going to 5, 37 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, they're going to 137 and a half, they're going to 7 and a half, they're going to 135, book 11. Big cows right here, 135, 135, they're going to 35, 35, 35, 35, 7 and a half, they're going to 40, 142, they're going to 2, they're going to 2, and 142, they're going to $2, they're going to 140, they're going to 2, 3, and $44, $44, 43, 44, and 44, they're going to 4, so 143, book. Four-year-old. Got a nice calf, doesn't she? $5,000. $6,000. $3,000. 3,200 and 3,000. They're taking out 32 and 3,000. They're taking out 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32. Got you, sir, at 3,000 and 3,200. Anybody else? 3,200. Chris, $3,000. 16, 8. Chris, 8. Isn't that a pretty little cow and calf? Isn't that a pretty little cow and calf, Roy? 5-year-old. 2,000. Take off 1,000. 2,000 here. 22 and a half. Now 5. 22 and a 5. 22 and a 5. 22 and a 5. 22 and a 5. George, 22 and a half. 10. Give him a big pen. Longhorn King. Cows come down to chick shay, 3 to 5 years old. Probably worth lots and lots of dollars. Wagyu? I don't remember no Wagyus back when I was a kid. Maybe. 1,500 a pair. 1,500. 15 and a quarter, 15 and a quarter, half, 15 and a half, and a half, and a 16, and a 16, and a 16, and 16 and a half, and a half, and a 17 and a half, and a 18 and a half, and a 19 and a half, and a 19 and a half, and a half, and a 2, and 2,000, and a 2, George, you're out, 2,000, and 2, and a 2,100, 2,200, 2,200, 22,3, and 23,4, and 2,400, and a 4, half 4, and a 23 and a half, 4, and 24 and a half, and 24 and a half, 5, and 25 and a half, and 25 and a half, 25 and a half, 25 and a half, 6, 26, 25 and a half, 6. Wait on him, wait on you. 2,600, 25 and a half. Same way. There's a lot of cow there. You get 25 for this one? How old is she? 5-year-old? You got what, George? No, he's got 25 down here. You got to get more. 27 and a half. All right. Got the big lick. 28, 2,809, and 29, they're to get 3, they're to get 31, they're to get 32, they're to get 33, they're to get 33, they're to get 32, 33, 32, and 3,300, and 32, and 3,300, they're to get 32, and 3,300, now 4, and now 34, and now 34, 33, and 3,400, 33, and 34, 33, and 34, so 3,300. Done. 11. Nice little gentle cow.
I was real close.
Yeah, you was pretty close. Makes you wait out there, don't you?
Yeah.
5-year-old. 5-year-old Hereford cow. Who's this? Same deal, guys. Little 5-year-old. Nice little bag. 2,000. 2,100. 22. 21,2. 23. 24. 2,400. 25. 26. 26,7. 27. 27. They're both out. 2,700. 26,7. 26. 27. Same way. 2,500. Number 11.
Same way. Got 11.
4, 5, and 6-year-olds come down to Chicken Shack. 3 to 6 years old. This is pretty uncommon. You guys here that owns these? Pretty uncommon. They're gentle. Looks like. Pretty good calf raising cows. What do you give, George? 27.5, hook of 8. 9, 3, 31, 32, 33, 32, 3, 32, 33, 32, 3,300, 32, 3,300. Anybody else? 33. Matt, 3,200. Excuse me. Pin them separate. Got you.
Keep those separately. Anytime you keep it separate.
How old is she? 1. Yeah, she's 4, 5, 6-year-old. Yeah, that girl. What do you get, George? You're buying color. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 3, 3,000, 29, 3, 3,100. Might be a 10-year-old. 3,100, 32, 30, 31, 2. Nah, 3,200. Match out, 32. Don't let me scare you. 3,200. 3,200. 3,200. George, 10.
You better let Oakley have that one.
Oakley. False alarm. Back to action, guys.
It might take them just a minute, Antonio. It might take them just a second there. You can leave it open. They're moving some stuff around.
Jason trying to sell fat, trying to sell us meat. Nice, Kev. $1.75, $1.75, at $175, at $175, at $150, $150, 2.5, 5, 7.5, 60, 2.5, 5, 5, Lewis, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1. You got him. There's Gank one. Huh? No. Was not. Yeah, put that on the mail. Here's a Gat one right here, 160, 160, you're to get a 1, 2, 3, you're to get 3, you're to get 4, you're to get 5, you're to get 6, you're to get a 7, you're to get 8, 9, you're to get 70, 1, you're to get 2, you're to get 3, and 3, 4, 5, you're to get $76, 7, you're to get 8, and 9, you're to get 80, you're to get 1, you're to get 81, you're to get 9, you're to get 180, 1, 2, 82, 83, you're to get 83, 4, 5, $86, 85, $6, you're to get a 6, lose you out to 86, 85, 86, here, over there, $6 here. Over the cabinets, 185, boo. Nice calf. Nice calf here, $1.60, 160, you're to get that 2, and 2, you're to get that 2, you're to get, who is that? 162, and 2, you're to get, what's that brand? 162, and 2, who bid me? And 2, 3, you're to get 4, you're to get 5, you're to get 6, you're to get 7, you're to get 8, you're to get 9, you're to get 70, you're to get 1, you're to get 71, and 1, 2, you're to get 73, you're to get 74, you're to get 5, and 75, 75, $6, and 76, 75, 76, 75, 76, and $6 whole, 75, 175 whole, number 7. Who's that CM brand? See me a lot. What kind is he? A what? What'd you call him? Seaman. Thank you. Pee on me. $1.30. $35, $35, $40, $45, to get 50, to get 5, to get 60, to get 5, to get 70, to get 5, and 75, 80, 180, 177, half 80, and 80, to get 77, half 80, and 180, to get 82, to get 82, to get 82, 182, to get 80, to get 2, to get a whole, 180, 7. It's not their choice.
You got a clerk all week?
No. Ain't her baby, it's her kid's baby. She better be here.
You don't get maternity leave for being a grandma?
No. I guess she does.
Place it too. Where do they live here?
Edmund, I think.
Oh, what the heck? Is something wrong?
She had one kid, one of her,
What, who's? Someone, this one, Texas?
one of her daughters lives in Edmond. She had a baby like Thursday. She left her Wednesday. And then she had her daughter-in-law, her son's.
Okay.
Then they had one, I think, either yesterday
The bull, 175 and 175, and it gets 7.5, and it gets 77 of 80, and it gets 82.5, 85, 87.5, 90, and it gets 2.5, and it gets 95, 7.5, and 7 of 2, and it gets 2.5, and it gets 205, and 7.5, and it gets 7.5, 10, and 210, 12.5, and 210, 12.5, 210, 12.5, 210, 12.5, and 12, and 13, and 13, and it gets 13, took it right to heavy, 13, 213, 14, 214, 213, 14, 214 of high, 214. Gibbon, 213, Gibbon bull. $120, 120, 122, 5-year-old, 120, you're to get down 2, you're to get down 2, you're to get 2, 124, you're to get down 4, 6, you're to get 8, you're to get 8, 30, 130, 130, 130, 130, out of 128, 30, 128, 30, 128, 30, out of 130 here, so 128, Chris X. Three-year-old right there now, $2, 2.5, and 202.5, and 202.5, and get that 2.5, and get 202.5, and get 202.5, and $2 here, 2, you're to get 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 $2.50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2, 205, 205, 210, 215, 220, 225, 225, 225. So 220, put him with Chris 3X. Where's George? $35 and 135, 135, there you go, 135, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 25, and 125, there you go, 5, there you go, 125, and 125, 125, there you go, 5, there you go, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 21, 121, 121 sold, 120 Chris, 3, 13. It's going to storm tonight. He sure did. He sure did. 9 by 5 and missing something. What's she missing? Maybe a quarter. Eye. Oh, bad eye. Dollar bill 5 and 105 is 10, 110, did it get 15, did it get 20, did it get 122 and a half, 5, did it get 7.5, 30, and 2.5, did it get 132, 5, did it get 35, 35, 32 and a 5, and 132 and a half, 5, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, so 132 and a half, S4. 165, 165, did it get 7.5, did it get 70, did it get 2.5, did it get 72 and a 5, 75, 7.5, and 7.5, did it get 7.5, 80, 182 and a half, 185, did it get 187 and a half, did it get 90, and 190, 190, 187 and a half, 90, and 90, did it get 90, did it get 90, did it get 90, Gibbon, 187 and a half, Gibbon bull. A nice young bull. Wilder than heck. $1.50, $1.50, $1.50, it'll get 2.5, it'll get 2.5, 5, it'll get 7.5, 60, 2.5, it'll get 5, it'll get 7.5, and 70, and 2.5, it'll get 5, it'll get 175, 7.5, and 80, 180, 2.5, 5, it'll get 5, it'll get 5, 187.5, 90, and 90, it'll get 90, it'll get 90, 190, 187.5, and 90, and 90 sold, 187.5, Chris, 9. Bull time, right here, down to 60, 160, to get a 2, and 2 forward, to get 60, to get 8, to get 70, to get 70, to get 72, to get 74, to get 74, 6, and 76, 74, 76, 77, and 77, to get 78, to get 800, to get 8, to get 800, to get 8, to get 8, and 77, 78, 77, 78, to get 800, to get 8, whole, and 177, 7. $2, 2.5, and 2.5, and 2.5, to get 2.5, to get 5, to get 2.05, to get 2.05, to get 2.5, 5, and 2.5, 5, to get 2.05, to get 2.05, to get 2.05, Chris, 2.5, 9. Where you at it, Ricardo? $1.50, $1.50, 60, $1.60, to get $1.60, to get $1.60, to get $1.60, to get $1.60, and 70, $1.65 down, 70, to get 2.5, 72.5, and $7.5, $77.5, and 75, 77.5, 80, and 182, to get 84, to get 86, to get 86, 84, 86, 184, 6, 184, 6, and $6 here, Trish 9. That's a nice calf, isn't it? I like him, Antonio. Pretty good bull. Scimitar. 165, 165, 7.5, 72 and a half, 72 and a half, 77 and a half, to get 77 and a half, to get 80, and 82, to get 82, 4, to get 84, 6, 86, 88, 90, 190, 190, now 2, and 92, to 192, but 191, 2, 192, 3, 193, 4, and 194, to get 93, 4, did you 4, 5, and 195, 6, 197, 197, 198, 199, to get 99, and don't be scared, 199. To take 198, 99 here, to take a hole, 198, 7. Might be the last cows on earth. 130, 130, to get out 1, 131, 2, to get out 31, 2, 3, to get 3, 4, to get 34, to get 33, 34, 33, 34, and 33, 34, to get 5, to 135, 6, and 6, 7, 137, 8, to get 38, 38, 9, and 9, to get over, to get now, to get 9, 38, now 9, 38, now 9, 38, 9, and now 9, to get 138, 9, 138, 9, 138, 9, and now 9, to get out here, to get so 138, and put them on book or nothing. Pregnant. 3 and 4 months. 3 and 4 months now. They can have that $2,000 baby. 130 and 30 to get 130 and 130 to get 35 to get 30 to get 2 to get 2 to get 2 and 32 to get 2 to get 2 3 to get 3 4 to get 5 to get 36 and 37 and 38 to get 39 to get 40 and to get 40 now 1 and 42 to get 3 to get 3 to get 42 43 and 43 to get 42 43 and 42 43 to get 3 to get 3 to get 3 to get book 142 number 11. He's selling all of his cows. Maybe I ought to go get mine. What'd you say, Anton? 10 by 5? Cow's going to have that baby for this fall. Pretty nice little old cows. $35, $35, $35, at 135, to get 5, to get 7, to get 40, $42, to get 42, at 144, to get 46, here 48, here $50, $50, to get 50, to get 50, to get 50, $48, $50, $48, $50, to get 50, to get 50, to get 50. Chris 148, number 16. $125, $125, to get 125, to get 25, 7.5, to get 30, $132, to get 3, to get 4, and 5, to get 6, to get 7, to get 8, to get $38, $38, 9, and 39, $40, 41, 42, to get 2, to get 1, 2, $41, 42, 41, and 42, and 41, 42, to get 2, to the book 141, number 12. $10, 110, 110, to get 10 at 12 and a half, 110, 12 and a half, 110, to get 12 and a half, and 14, to get 15, 112 and a half, 15, to get 15, to get $15, 112 and a half, to get 15, to get 15, to get 15, to get 15, and 15 here, Chris, 112 and a half, but I'm on 20, 12. What's it? Eight and 9, what? 7 and 8 months. Fitzgerald cow, daughter Miko. Nice cows. 130, 132, to get 2, to get 2, out of 132, to get 4, to get 4, to get 32, 34, 34, 34, and 32, 34, to get 4, to get 4, 5, and 35, to get 35, to get 600, and 37, 38, 9, to get 39, 40, $41, to get 41, 41, 2, and 2, 3, to get 3, 4, to get 45, to get 600, and 7, to get 8, to get 8, 9, to get 50, $51, to get 2, to get 2, to get 3, to get 3, 4, 55, to get 55, 54, 5, 54, to get 5, to get 5, to get 5, Chris, 154, 16. Smooth, empty cow right there now. To get $40, and 2, to get 4, to get 6, to get 8, to get 50, to get 50, to get 50, 151, and 51, to get 151, 2, to get 2, to get 2, 3, to get 53, and 52, 53, 52, 53, 52, 53, and 3, to get sold 152. Put them on book, nothing. Six-year-old. Nice calf, isn't it? Nice bag. 2,000, 2,100, 22, 23, 24, 25, 2,500, 24, 26, 27, 27, 28, 28, 29, 29, 28.9, 28.9, 28.9, 3, 3,000, 3,000, 29.3, 29.3, 3,000, 3,000. Anybody else? So 2,900. Go to Chick-shay, number 11. Done 11. Hosey? Hosey? I don't know. 6 MH. They're pregnant. 6 and 7 here, 140. At 140, you're to get 2, you're to get 2, 4, you're to get 60, you're to get 8, you're to get 50, you're to get 50, you're to get 50. At 150, you're to get 1, and 51, 2, you're to get 2, 3, you're to get 3, 4, you're to get 5, and 55, you're to get 6, you're to get 55, 56, 55, 6, and 6 here, you're to get gray, 155, 10.
Thank you.
10-year-old. She's got a nice calf. Think I need to wear her or sell her. Dollar bill, now $5 on the cow, $5, $105, $105, $7.5, 10, 110, 12.5, 15, now 17.5, 20, at 2.5, at 120, 2.5, 120, 2.5, at 120, to get 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, S 120, S 120, S4. Think I ought to wait till tomorrow. Anybody get $4? Wait till tomorrow. You can't be here? What do you got here? Brown cow. Brown cow, brown baby. She's looking for it too. She likes that calf. How old is she? 8. 700 for the pair. 7 1/4. 7 1/4. Half. 75. 8. 8 1/4 and a half. 8.75. 9. 9 1/4. 9 1/2. 9.75. 10. 10 1/2. 11 1/2. 12 1/2. 13 1/2. 14 1/2. 15 1/2. 15 1/2. Internet. 16. 15 1/2. 16. Internet's out. 16 1/2. 16 1/2. 1,700 internet. 1,700 internet. 17 1/2. 1,800 internet. 1,800 internet. 17 1/2. 18. Showtime. 1750. I didn't have to back up. Did I?
Straight mom or pair?
Pair? Pair. You been selling these? By the head, 500, 600, 5 1/4, 5 1/4, 5 1/2, 600, 600, 600. I don't think so. 5 1/2, 6 1/2, 700, 7 1/2, 800, 800. 7.5, 8. Your man's out, John. 800. Not supposed to take him. 7.5, 8. 7.5, 800. 7.5, 800. So 7.5. Chris O. Thank you, though. $300. $300. I thought maybe calves were high. That's what I heard too. 3.25. 3.5. 4. 4.5. 5. 500. Your man's out. 5. 5.5. 600. 5.5. 600. 5.5. 600. Chandler Moss. 550. Atta boy, Chandler. You're not scared of hard work. $500 don't buy much. $1.10, $1.10, $110, $110, $110, $110, $110, $110 to buy, $10, dollar bill. Now $1, $1, $1, $1, $2, $101, $2, $101, $102, $101, $102, 3, and 3, 4, 5, and $6. You're get $6, $105, $107, and 7, $107, $107, $107, 8, and 8. You're give 8, 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 9, and 9, 10, 110, 11, 11, 12, 12, 11, 12, and 11, 12, and you're 12. Ricardo, 111. That one on number 10. Thank you. What's this guy? Scimitar. 140 and 140 to get 2 and 142 4 to get 5 to get 600 7 to get 8 to get 800 to get 8 to get 4800 4800 and 47 48 47 48 here 8 there book 147 nothing. Cows ain't no higher than they were, are they? Cows ain't no higher than they were, are they? Good. $30, $32, and 130, to get 2, to get 200, to get 32, to get 32, 4, to get 6, here, to get 8, to get 40, to get 2, and 42, 42, 4, to get 44, did you? And 5, to get 45, 6, 7, to get 7, to get 48, and 8, 9, to get 50, to get 50, to get 50, and 149, now 50, 149, 50, 50, Chris, 149, 9, X. 4x4. Pretty nice little old black cow. 1,500 and 1,500. You're going to have 15, 16. You're going to have 17. You're going to get 17. You're going to get 17 and a half. You're going to get 18, 18 and a half. You're going to get 19. You're going to get 19 and a half. You're going to get 2,000 and 2,000. You're going to get 2, 21, 22, 21 and a half, and 21 and a half, 2, 22 and a half. You're going to get 2 and a half, and 23. You're going to get 3. You're going to get 3. You're going to get 3, and 23 and a half, and 23 and a half. You're going to get 5, 4, and 24 and a half. You're going to get 4 and a half. You're going to get 4 to 5, 25, 5 and a half, and 25 and a half. You're going to get 5 and a half down here. 225 and a half, but I get 22 and a half, 5, but I get 25. So, what about Chris? 3. Was it 25? Sure. What's she? 3-year-old. $50, $55, and 155. Vertical 5, vertical 5, 7.5, vertical 60, vertical 2.5, 5, and 5, vertical 7.5, vertical 7.5, 70, 172, and 72, 4, vertical 74, 6, 78, and 80, 180, 180, 180, 180, and 180, vertical 80, vertical 80, vertical 80, so 178, Chris 8X. 3-year-old, 6 months along. $1,000. $1,000. $1,000 bill here, to get 10, and 10, to get 10 quarter, and 10 a quarter, half, to get 10 and a half, 11 and a half, to get 11 and a half, 12, and 12 and a half, to get 12 and a 13, to get 13 and a half, and 14, to get 14 and a half, to get 14 and a half, 15, and 1500, to get 14 and a half, 15, and 15, to get 15, to get 15, Terry, 14 and a half, 6. That way you can tell everybody you're here. That was a heifer, Terry. Did you know it? That was a heifer. $1.35. At $1.35, I better get that 7 and a half. I better get 7 and a half. 35, 37 and a half. I better get 40. $1.42 and a half. 42 and a half. 41. I better get 40. I better get $1.41. I better get 41 2. I better get 2. I better get 2. I better get 2. I better get 2. At 41, 42, 41, 42, 41, 42, and 2. I better get 2. Book 141. Book number 21. Three-year-old. $1.50, $1.55, at $155, better get 5, 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 better 160, at 160, 2 and a half, better get 2 and a half, 62 and a half, 5, at 5, 7 and a half, 70, better get 70, and 70, better get 70, better get 70, better get 70, better get 70, and 70, sold 165, put them on number 9, gray 9. She pregnant? 3 and open. 3 and open. $2. At $2 bill, 2 and 2. You're taking that $2 here, 2. You're taking that 2, 2 and a half. Better get 2 and a half. Better get 2 and a half. And 2, 2 and a half, 5. And 205. Better get 5. Better get 7 and a half. Better get 7 and a half. And 207 and a half. And 207 and a half. 10. So 207 and a half. Hike. Is that right? Hike 5. Got you. $1.40. I had 142 and a half. I better get 7 and a half. Better get 7 and a half. 50. Better get 50. Better get 50. Better get 50. I had 150. Better get 50. Better get 50. Better get 50. Now 2 and a half. 152 and a half. 152 and a half. Thought I already had him. 152 and a half. Cabinets. 150 number 3. Okay. That's. She pregnant? Well, I'll be darned. Somebody could have got cheated, couldn't they? $2. $2 bill, 2. And $2. You're taking that 2. You're taking that $2. You're taking that 2. 2 and a half. Better get 2, 2 and a half. And 2, 2 and a half. 5. Better get 2, 5. 7 and a half. 10. And 2, 10. 12 and a half. Better get 12 and a half. 15. And 17 and a half. Better get that 17 and a half. 2, 17 and a half. And 2, 15. 17 and a half. Better get Chris. 2, 15. Put them on 3X. $1.30. $1.30. She's 6-year-old. She's 5 months long. $1.30. $1.32 and a half. Out of 132 and a half. Better get 2 and a half. Better get 2 and a 5. Out of 135. Better get 5. Better get 5. Better get 5. Out of 132 and a 5. Out of 135. 7 and a half. Better get 7 and a half. Out of 135. $6. At 35. 36. 35. 36. 35. Y'all out. 35. $6. Out of 135. $6 here. So 135. Forgot. Gentleman right here. Red cap. Gardner 11. Gardner 11. Thank y'all. $135. $135. I better get that 7 and a half. I better get that 7 and a half. I better 130, 40. I better get 42. I better get 42. I better get 44. 5 and 6 here. I better get 46 here. 45. $6. 7 and 7. 8. I better get $8. 9. I better get $50. $1.50. I better get 50. I better get 50. I better get 50. I better get 50 and 50. That's so 149. Put them on number 10. Gray 10. We'll do this again tomorrow. Anybody interested?